10 signs a woman wants to leave you. Relationships can often be complicated, and understanding where you stand with your partner is essential for maintaining a healthy and lasting bond. While communication is key in any relationship, sometimes people don't express their emotions clearly, and actions can speak louder than words. If you feel like something is off but can't pinpoint the issue, it might be because your partner is signaling her intentions to leave. If you're unsure about what to look for, here are 10 signs that a woman may want to leave you. 1. She stops communicating emotionally. One of the most noticeable signs that a woman may want to leave you is when she stops sharing her feelings. Communication is the foundation of any strong relationship, and if she suddenly withdraws from emotional conversations or becomes distant when discussing how she feels, it could signal that she is losing interest or is no longer invested in the relationship. She might still talk about everyday matters but avoid deeper, personal topics that once brought you closer. If she is no longer willing to share her inner thoughts, it may be because she is pulling away emotionally. 2. She becomes less interested in physical intimacy. Physical intimacy is an important aspect of most romantic relationships. If a woman suddenly starts avoiding physical affection, whether it's hand-holding, cuddling, kissing, or sex, it could be a sign that she's no longer interested in you. Often, a lack of intimacy stems from emotional distance, which may indicate that she is disconnecting from the relationship. If her body language becomes less affectionate and she seems to withdraw physically, it's a warning that she may no longer be emotionally connected to you. 3. She starts criticizing you more often. If a woman is considering leaving a relationship, she may begin to criticize her partner more frequently. Instead of offering support and understanding, she may point out flaws, mistakes, or things she doesn't like about you. These criticisms could be related to how you look, how you act, or how you treat her. In many cases, constant criticism can be a form of emotional distancing. She might not be trying to hurt you intentionally but could be subconsciously preparing herself for an exit by pointing out why the relationship is no longer fulfilling. 4. She is emotionally or physically absent. If your partner is no longer physically or emotionally present in the relationship, it's a clear sign that something has changed. When a woman begins to spend more time away from home, goes out with friends frequently, or spends long hours at work without explaining why, it could be a sign that she's trying to distance herself from you. Similarly, if she's less interested in spending time with you or doing activities together, it may indicate that her focus is elsewhere. Emotional and physical absence are strong indicators that she may be preparing to leave. 5. She stops making effort in the relationship. Relationships require effort from both parties to thrive. If you notice that your partner is no longer putting in the same level of effort that she once did, it may be a sign of her emotional withdrawal. She might stop making plans, cancel dates, or show little interest in doing things that used to excite her. This lack of effort could be a sign that she's no longer invested in maintaining the relationship and is instead focusing her energy elsewhere. 6. She avoids future conversations. When a woman starts to pull away, she may avoid conversations about the future. Talking about future plans, such as marriage, children, or long-term goals, is often a sign that a person is committed to the relationship. If she becomes uncomfortable or evasive when these topics come up, it might mean that she no longer sees a future with you. Avoiding discussions about what lies ahead could signal that she is mentally preparing to leave the relationship. 7. She's no longer interested in resolving conflicts. Every relationship faces conflicts, but how couples handle those conflicts is what ultimately determines the health of the relationship. If she stops making an effort to resolve issues and starts withdrawing during arguments, it could indicate that she is no longer invested in the relationship. Instead of working through problems together, she may become passive, indifferent, or even dismissive. When someone is no longer willing to resolve conflicts, it's a sign of emotional detachment, which can precede a breakup. 8. She stops complimenting you or showing appreciation. In a healthy relationship, partners show appreciation and admiration for one another. If she suddenly stops giving you compliments, expressing gratitude, or showing affection, it could be a sign that her feelings have changed. A lack of positive reinforcement can reflect her emotional distance and indicate that she no longer values the relationship as much as she once did. This change may be subtle at first, but over time, it can become more evident that she is emotionally disengaging. 9. She talks about other people more frequently. If your partner starts talking about other people, whether it's friends, co-workers, or potential romantic interests, more frequently than before, it could suggest that she is no longer emotionally invested in you. She may be seeking validation or excitement elsewhere. When a woman begins to show interest in other people in conversations, it could be a sign that she's not seeing you as her primary emotional connection anymore. In some cases, it could indicate that she is already considering other options, possibly in preparation for leaving. 10. She tells you directly or indirectly that she needs space. One of the clearest indicators that a woman is preparing to leave a relationship is when she directly or indirectly expresses a need for space. She might say that she needs time alone to figure things out, or she may simply start spending more time away from you without providing much explanation. While everyone needs space at times, if this becomes more frequent or prolonged, it can signal that she's detaching emotionally and is no longer as committed to the relationship.